All right, John from Grumpy's. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about a vehicle that came in recently. Came in with an engine knock. When we got started on the engine, this is what we found. Started with air filter. Seemingly, not too big a deal. But the further we got checking it, the more we realized it actually had a bigger part. It turned in kind of to a mountain. The air that bypassed the filter led to a bunch of dirt coming in, and first it started with the turbo. The compressor wheel on it, you can see was all chewed up. The fins, which should be nice and clean and straight, were rounded, just kind of worn away, etched from all the dust and sandblasting that basically happened. Of course, it didn't stop there. The dirt kept going. It entered the charged air cooler, and it etched that away. Now, unfortunately, this engine uses coolant on one side of the charged air cooler. So once it ruptured, coolant entered the engine and basically hydrolocked the engine, causing major engine damage. Bent some rods, and of course the dirt that had been going through for who knows quite how long caused all kinds of wear and tear on the base engine itself. But ultimately what I'm getting at is this filter cost this man a $14,000 engine. And it could have been easily prevented by some regular maintenance. Things that we like to do here are basically to check the air filter. Things that you can do yourself. Most of the diesel engines come with an air minder, and basically as the air filter restricts, this yellow piece right here will be pulled in closer to the red. So that's something that you can keep a visual on your own, but definitely something that we check here along with just looking at the air filter itself. There again, we like to use factory parts. Motorcraft on Ford and AC Delco on Chevy, Mopar on Dodge. Not to say there's not other good filters out there, but I know this filter was built for your engine, and it fits right and it performs right. And on the topic of air filters, we can talk about other filters. This one in particular, a lot of people don't care for because it's a little bit more expensive filter. This filter right here goes on a Ford, on a 6.4, but this filter was actually designed for the use in coal mines. This filter can hold up to 3 pounds of dirt before it restricts. All the little passageways in here, each one of these filter all the way down to the side. So as your dirt enters, it comes in, it hits on the end, and it slowly starts to fill up. That's an incredible amount of dirt. And that's something that you will never see in the pleated style air filter. A little bit more money, but it's a good factory design. Fords are not the only one to use it. This one is actually on a Duramax, on a Chevy engine. It's made the same way. Basically, it's pleated, corrugated like cardboard. And what that allows you is more surface area for filtering. If you were to take this apart and lay it out, you'd have an extreme amount of media there left for filtering, as opposed to a pleated filter, which would not have near as much surface area to catch the dirt and contaminants. We can do upgrades in certain areas. The 7.3s especially, and that's what this filter was designed for, was a 7.3. They use typically a pleated filter, but there's a kit that we can use to retrofit. Changes the box and changes the filter to a design like this. That's something I highly recommend for all the 7.3 owners out there.